guys, so this is our week 11 pregnancy update. I wrote it down on my phone because I feel like it's been maybe a bit of an eventful week, and I just want to make sure I shared everything as far as like symptoms and just how I've been feeling. I feel like there's been a lot happening, even though maybe there really hasn't. So week 11. I think probably week 12 or 13 I will start maybe putting in my weight gain so far, because I do know that I'm putting it on and I'm not supposed to be yet. But again, everybody's body does something different. Just is what it is. And I am hungry, and if I don't have something in my stomach, I tend to be nauseous, which is not fun. Anyways, so I have been moody / emotional more than usual this entire week. I've just been, I don't know, more easily, my feelings hurt, and definitely just grumpier and a bit testier, so that's hard. I have had less indigestion, and I don't know why. I haven't changed my eating habits, so that's kind of nice. Wherever that was coming from is giving me a bit of a break, so that's nice. So I've been craving sweets and drinks, like I feel parched a lot. But then I'll try to drink like a good amount of water and I like won't want it. It's very weird. So I've been drinking some lemonade, and as far as the sweets, I do love dark chocolate, so I've been throwing a bit of that in, but I've also just been loving like apples, pears, peaches, plums, strawberries, so just blueberries, any kind of like fruit that's been in good shape lately, I have been loving and having quite a bit each day because it's good. I don't really have any food aversions. Nothing is like grossing me out. Yeah, there's nothing like I don't want to like smell or anything. Like the cats still barf every couple days or a couple weeks, it depends. It's kind of random. And like I still clean that up and it doesn't bother me. Sorry, so just trying to give you, the full picture that like I really don't have any like food aversions, or like certain smells aren't like bothering me. I don't know. I am still nauseous, particularly in the evening. So I've been trying to munch on like saltines, just something, a couple of Cheerios. We have them obviously because of Liz. Just anything to keep something in my stomach so that I'm not feeling that way, because it is just unpleasant. So I'm still taking the B6 and Unisom. It's the 25 milligrams of each. I take it between 7 and 9 at night, and everything's been fine. I did get blood work, so I think next week we'll know the gender. So of course I was like calling every day, and they finally because I don't know how long it takes to get this done, and I tried to Google it, and some of them said some blood work should be returned to the doctor within 24 hours. Some can take days, some can take weeks. So anyways, I called the doctor, and finally someone asked, when did I get the blood work done? So she said it would take at least a week. So I'm going to try to call again next week. That's what she suggested, and hopefully they'd have the info for me. I am very tired. I've been napping and going to bed early, but it's been annoying because it is hard to get comfortable in bed, even though, like, I know I've put on a few pounds, but like there's no real physical reason for not being able to get comfortable. I am approaching the time, and I believe this happens end of the first trimester, beginning of the second, when it's no longer comfortable to sleep on your stomach. So I'm getting there now. It's not comfortable to sleep on my stomach, and that's hard because that's typically how I fall asleep. When I sleep on my sides, I have a bit of hip pain, more so when I'm pregnant than when I'm not, but I still have hip pain, so it's not very fun. And sleeping on your side is the recommended thing for being pregnant, so kind of annoying. So we'll see. Hopefully that gets better. I've been a little bit less motivated. I've been a little bit less organized. So by motivated, normally, I don't know, if I see something, I just kind of do it. It needs to get done. And I've been a little lazy on some things. And then as far as like organization, I'm thinking in terms of like, I'm usually really good at having like a good stash of like Liz's diapers and wipes, and I know when we need more garbage bags and, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like, and I know there's Amazon, so it's not like a huge deal, but I'm usually at least a week ahead of what I need. And lately I've been like, oh my God, we're out. Like, and it's just been like, I'm not used to being like that. So I'm definitely, I guess, like distracted and not as on top of things as I like to be. I think that's an anxiety thing. I'm pretty sure that's an anxiety thing, actually. It's funny when you say it out loud, it makes a little more sense. I have been also, this is the last one, I've been like second guessing decisions that we're making because we are, so this room that we are in right now is going to be the baby's room. And so we have to move Sean's office out of here, and we have to move my makeup stuff out of here. And we don't really have a solid, strong, great plan on where these things are going to go because we don't have a big house. And, you know, our hope is in a couple of years when, you know, the baby's a little bigger and hopefully we're in a better position to buy, you know, a bigger house, theoretically, that we'll be able to get something where we can have things like this. But we don't right now, so we're not entirely sure. We have an unfinished basement. It's one of those like in between, like it's, you can do stuff down there, like we can like exercise, but you don't want to like stay down there for a long time. You know what I mean? Like it's not finished, but it's not like completely unfinished. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's what we have. So like moving, like I don't want this makeup stuff down there because I've seen spiders. Oh yeah, folks. Yes, I have. I'm just not a bug person. I know some people just love all of God's creatures, and I'm totally cool with that. There was a huge spider down there a couple weeks ago, and the only reason I didn't kill it was because I was afraid to, because it was just very big. Not like Australia spider big, because that's like a mammal, but just like big for Pennsylvania. Like, just not what I'd normally see inside. Anyways, so I ended up letting it go. It stayed in the same space for like 32 hours or something. I was kind of keeping track. Whatever. He stayed in the same spot for a while. So I could have killed him. But again, I felt bad. And if I thought that there was a way to like safely catch him and release him, I would have done that. But I'm sure I've seen enough videos, and I know myself well enough, that attempting that, the spider would have ended up in my hair. Like, that's just how it goes. Anyways, okay. So we're not quite sure what we're going to do with these things. We don't have a large bedroom ourselves. I was trying to tell Sean to put the office into part of the dining room because we don't use it a ton. You know, it's kind of like formal dining room, but we just eat in the living room because, I don't know, unless it's like a family thing. So, but he doesn't want to do that. So we're just really trying to like figure out where these things are going to go. And I know I'm only 11 weeks pregnant, but we at least wanted to have like an idea of where things are going to be moved to. Because we definitely have like a house that was built in the 1950s, you know, with like the closet that there's enough room for you to like look into it and like turn, and that's everything, you know. And I understand that by those standards we have a lot of belongings and shoes and clothes and things, you know. We have a lot of things that I don't think people in the 1950s had, I'm guessing, by the way that they built their closets. Anyways, so just trying to figure out things. If you have any like space-saving, affordable ideas, please let me know, because I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. I know at some point, if this is a girl, we'll know next week, at some point her and Liz could share a room. But I know that initially, like, Liz gets night terrors sometime. This is Liz's room back here, in case you're wondering why I'm gesturing there. She gets night terrors sometimes. I know a baby's gonna be up all the time. So I just figured at least at first we would keep them separate. And of course it's, you know, I would love to give them their own room. Anyways, okay, thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate that. So I will keep up with the weekly updates. I enjoy anyone else who is around the same time. Please post and let me know how you're feeling, what you're experiencing. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week, hopefully with a gender.